Hey, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. It's Thursday in this wonderful June. Good morning. Sorry, a couple minutes late, but I had to get some stuff done this morning before I started streaming. Our season 3 is almost coming to an end. We only have 3 more days in our season 3, and then we'll get kicked over to season 1 and then put in purgatory until they let us know when we're going to start our new season. How's everyone else's season's been going in their day? Good to see you. Synapse. Alscaber. You were one of the first. Good morning. It sucks for you? What does it suck about it? I'm kind of curious. What does it suck for you? Are you guys just getting kicked out of the middle? You're just getting ganged up by multiple gangs? Is it just boring? It's night here. Well, hope you're having a good night then. Just clicking through my voyages, so you don't forget to always do your voyage of the Forest Ease. It never tells you, so you always have to remind yourself. Instant 2 hours. Click through all these. Click the dots. We just got ganged up by 4 servers, and then now they're kicking us. So was that from the middle? Did you get kicked out of the middle, and everyone ganged up on you? And my question to you: were you guys being mean? Because that's what happened to a gang in our season. That they were just running their mouths the whole time and thought they could tell everyone what they could do. Was that your guys' gang as well? It's not just been a bad season. We feel friends with enemies and enemies with friends. It's weird. Huh. That's interesting. So you got kicked out. So they kicked you out at once at the when you guys were fighting for the level 7 port, and then once I'm guessing the level 7 port was done, did you is that where you got kicked out of? Alright, I need to do at least a 10 pull right now to finish this quest. So Synapse doesn't yell at me for holding on to a mission. I need to finish that mission real quick. Gang racket, hand in. And that's all I have for now for those. I made some friends with our enemies, and they are chill. Synapse, you can make an enemy and a friend at the same time. You have that special unique power. What do I have? Call the Wilds. We agreed to 1v1, but they all didn't do that and went to support each other. Wow, I wish I could say I never experienced that, but we're well aware of that. That was our season 2. That's pretty much how our season 2 went. We got kicked out of the middle as well, between 4 gangs. So, unfortunately, I know the feeling. But hey, you'll always remember them, and you always know who to trust and not trust. And it's really questionable: are those shells and that hero selection, is it really worth that for later on to have an enemy now, a guaranteed enemy? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I mean, but it is part of the game, so we'll see. Do we have a port 4, or do you? Are you asking somebody else? I mean, personally, I think we do. Territorial waters, ports. Yeah, we have port 4s. If you're asking me, we have port 4s. But again, maybe this is what you're asking them, is that you could upgrade a port 4 all the way to port 6, or something along that. So it's not a terrible loss. You don't have to be in the middle to get a port 6. I could show you an example right now If you go all the way up here, War did it. The ones that got kicked out of the middle. Right here. So all the way in the beginning zone, they made a port 6. So they have a port 6 all the way up here in the starting zone. So if you do get kicked out of the middle and your gang has enough gold saved up, you can technically build a port 6 and still get port 6 rewards. If you guys didn't know that. So that is possible. There's a couple targets. I'm looking for a big amount of them. There's General. I mostly just want to kill Lemon. Mostly just want to kill Lemon. So if you find Lemon, let me see if I can see him. He's on the attack board. He's hiding in the port like always. Always hiding. That dude has probably not made much gold all season. Because all he's done is hide in ports because he just attacks AFK people. So I'm sure Lemon's way behind the gold. Where are all these people? About to steal some bounties. Whoops, logs in. Yes, we know that we can get the rewards. It's just sad that the gangs... Yep, it is. It's not fun. I mean, it sucks. But it can happen. I mean, it's a I say it's a strategy game. Hopefully it gets better strategy. When we get a couple more people in, you know, I'll express my opinions on some things for you guys. And things I would love to see get improved that are not getting improved at the moment. And we'll talk about it. Kind of give some info, what we've been told and everything. Hey Ram, good morning. Now we're going to talk about some stuff, you know, a lot of the pluses and minuses and things that are not happening in the game that need to happen. Some, you know, just overall, you know, overall the status of the game. And I'm kind of curious what everyone else thinks as well when we start talking about that. Easy, don't spam there, man. I'll time you out. All right, I'm going to... My real wish is that they fight their port and just flip a coin for that. Is it true that servers similar power will get matched together in the next season? So they tell us. So what the devs have told us is that it either goes to, they look at if you take in port 7, if you win port 7, you get put in a category. You also get put in a category if, you know, by power in your server's activity. And they said some other stuff that they wouldn't explain out to us. But those are the 3 top things. If you win port 7, your gang's power, and your activity, your server's activity. For the person that was spamming, I timed you out, but to upgrade, I don't think I can see that without being in the port. Yeah, and we'd have to upgrade. Let's see if I can find my own. I don't even know where our level 4 port is. Ooh, let's see if I can look in this one. Well, there's your answer. I think, yeah. So don't spam next time, please. Are you the same guy asked? Oh. Probably. People don't get their answer, they spam all the time. Why can't you go check it out yourself? Rem says, could you do a quick ship overview? Last one I seen, you switched your support ship. Actually, yeah, I can show you guys. I mean, I think I've switched it back since the last time in my last stream. So this is my flagship, still running the normal. I still have my sovereign set. I am running, I think I'm at 100% crit resistance. No, 97% crit resistance on my flagship. But still running the same heroes. My artillery, I have Wanda, Sharky, and Ophelia. Still with the artillery set. I have 178 attack power with 100% crit rate and 153% crit damage. My Warhammer, I got a little bit rid of some attack power on it. It's at 200 flat right now. The reason for that, just to give it a little bit more survivability. I gave it a little bit more HP. So, and then it's crit. I keep going too far. Crit rate's at 137%. Crit damage is 258. And then my Stormbringer is right here. A lot of this is going to change next season when we can get our 6th ship. But this is what I'm still having right now. I did change the trinket out. I broke it down and I was testing some things. So I actually do have Tanaka's sword on him now instead of the palace, which I'll use more of that next season. And I did change the Blade of Freedom set. Instead of Blade of Freedom, I have Sovereign set now on the Stormbringer to give it a little bit more survivability. And last but not least, I still have Blade of Freedom on the Fearless Princess for my strategy ship. And nothing's really changed here since the last stream. And I think it still has a decent amount of... Yeah. Crit rate's at 98%. Crit damage is still 243%. Yeah, a lot of people are liking the Yamada set, Sin. There's some people building out the Yamada. We'll probably see that some of those today when we do some fights. I know some people have been testing that. Daffy, based on server power, no. So our power has definitely gained in the last couple days, since definitely in the last stream we've had. We're at 7.8 billion. So we'll see who we really fully get matched up against. Echo is definitely giving them out. I just don't, how much can you trust it? Hopefully we can completely trust it, but so far we've definitely gained a lot of powers over war. We've taken in a lot of people from different gangs that wanted to come join us for next season. So that's awesome. It means we're doing something correctly, that people want to come join us. So our power has definitely gone up for next season. Gem set before it all goes away in 3 days. Yeah, I can show you that. So this is what I finished the season with. I had 88% crit damage, almost all cutthroat damage, and then I had also the crit resistant gems in there, the green ones, and then I had one attack power one. I think I just were messing around with some things and I never changed it back, but most of the whole season I was rocking crit damage, cutthroat damage, resistance, and that was it. I did have some crit in there at one point just to fill a 20 slot, and then the last purgatory raid I finally got I went from a level 16 opal to a 24. So I got it right at the end of the season. So, but now they go away in 3 days. So, whippy, yay, me. But they go away, and then they got the new system with the gems. I mean, the board looks pretty much the same, a little bit different for season 4. And then you'll get the little things over here where you can adjust what the gem slots are. So if you want reds, if you can kind of come up with different combinations if you get the drop of them, and then you'll get buffs if you make those combinations. So a little bit different for next season 4. Things I like to, kind of while we're talking on that subject, season 3 was definitely the most boring season that we've been in. They really never implemented anything new. There wasn't the only thing that was new really is the Grand Line, as you all know how that all works. We can't even see the Grand Line anymore. It's gone. So really all we had was Grand Line. The scenery is kind of boring. I mean, it's like these are pretty empty islands. They do all this hard work putting these islands in the open world, and it's just desolate, which hey, not every island has stuff on it, but we can kind of fake it a little bit to make it a little bit interesting. I mean, they have all these islands. They should give us stuff to do on these islands as well. My biggest gripe, as you all know, is having more stuff in the open world to do. Give us all kinds of stuff to do. I mean, you create this huge map, and what does it do? Absolutely nothing. You do a couple exploration stuff like the normal. You do exploration on the ports. You get all the little things around the ports. Then you get a little extra reward for doing that, which are great speed ups. Don't get me wrong, the speed ups are great. But then you have this completely empty map of nothing besides going to kill some krakens here and there every day. There's a lot of stuff they could add in the open world that hasn't been getting implemented. I would like to see tons more stuff get implemented instead of just adding stuff to the cash shop for people to buy. I mean, yes, I bought the Nemesis ship. I mostly just wanted to keep the dark cloud over my head, and maybe the cloud will go away when I get my way. Another thing I would love to talk about is I had a video all set to make it, and I just didn't publish it because I wanted to see if they were going to prove me wrong, but they ended up not proving me wrong. They actually made it worse for the ship parts that you can buy out of the gang auction. If you're not aware, the gang auctions give better, they give these ship parts over here. These ones that have a 4-piece set, as you guys, most of you are aware. If you're here, you're probably aware of it. So I saw in the patch notes that you're going to be able to use these gems you get when people buy stuff out of the gang auction to buy ship parts. And in the video, I can literally show the video that I was like, my guess is they're going to charge you 8,000 to 10,000 of these gems to get one of those parts. Well, Fun Plus said, hold my beer. I'm going to do you even better. And what they did was, let me go into the trade shop. The gang's mint. And they want 15,000, not 10, 15,000 of these gems. And you, on average, you probably get 2,000 to 3,000 of these gems a week. So to get one ship part, you are going to need, multiple months to get one ship part with these things. And that's even if people are going to buy out of the gang auction. Like, I think our last auction, almost all the items timed out. So timed out. These all timed out. No one bought those. People bought these, the star gravel. Someone bought one of the chest. Timed out. Someone bought one of those. That timed out. All these stuff pretty much timed out. Those sold. That timed out. So again, people have to buy to get more of these. So if people are not buying in the gang auction, you're not getting more of these. So you're never going to get those ship parts. So it's a terrible cycle. It was not what they were supposed to do or what we try to push them to do. I mean, hopefully they change it. I mean, after they see people aren't buying them and they come up with a different idea. I wanted to at least be able to use gang auction with gold, or kind of have some kind of tickets for being active in the gang every week, every day. You could accumulate those and then spend them in the gang auction if they wanted to keep the better ship parts in there. But the whole gem system for that is just a terrible idea, in my opinion. Even being a whale, I think it's a terrible idea because we're not spending the money on them. Let me catch back up on chat a little bit. Alkabar says, ours was on fire since the beginning, and now in the center we really fought for almost a week straight, which can make fun if you're fighting off for a week straight. That makes things interesting. I'm not using the purple season trinket. Should I keep them just in case? No, just break them. If you're not using them, break them down. I would definitely break them because you're going to need to upgrade your trinkets, and you'll never stop upgrading your trinkets, so you need all that. Halfway through season 3, I would like to say it's very boring. I agree. There's not much there, and they haven't added much. They added an island, your personal island, which I could care less about. I don't care about my personal space. It's it's still hiding you away from everybody in an open world game for strategy. So I think it's pointless. I think it's just busy work for them to get you to keep logging in and doing stuff. And then I feel like there's I haven't got to see it myself, but this is just me guessing, and I bet there's stuff that there's gonna be rewards behind a paywall that you need to have certain things on your island to get max rewards, and the only way to get that is to buy stuff. I haven't got to see it personally yet. I'm not in that server, but I'm guessing that's how the islands are going to work. Rem says, I was able to get my main ship over 100% crit resist, my Sovereign of the Seas 81.3, and Shelter of Yamada 118 sail has main stack. Nice. How's that working out for you? Seems to be the play at the moment to have over 100% crit resist on your flagship. Then Elsewhere said, "No, we really fought a lot this season. Doffy, it was tiring, but it was fub. I don't know what that means. Not until they all decided to get gang up on us. Although we held our territory for 3 days, and we still have some in the center. Well, you're still gonna have like 3 more weeks to fight, so you might be able to gain that territory back if they give up or run out of sailors. My server has maybe 2 to 3 paying players, and it's less than a goldfish standard, so we won't get anything." So I was someone made a comment in one of my videos 3 days ago, I believe, and they told me that they had 0 whales on their server. Absolutely 0. Everyone was pretty much a low spender to free to play, which was kind of interesting. It's good to know that there's some out there. So it's not about the it's not just about the auction. What else is it about, Rob? I'm just kind of curious. So, but yeah, that's my opinion on that for the ship parts. I did hear, I think, from Bob that they said in the patch they did raise the ship parts dropping from monsters in season 4 because they were only getting 25s, and I believe now that they're getting 28 level 28 ship parts. But he would have to answer that. So if he stops by, maybe he can answer that. Synapse is going to go eat breakfast. Hopefully she brings enough back for all of us. That'd be great. Rem says, which is better, main stat on ship per part attack bonus or artillery damage? Wait, main stat. So it matters what you're trying to go for, Rem. The attack bonus or artillery. I mean, is it an artillery ship? You would want artillery damage, and then you also want attack power on top of that. Especially if you have people like I have Wanda on my artillery ship right here. So I have Wanda, and she's not going to do artillery damage. So it'd be better for attack power in my mind. But I do have a lot of artillery as well. Where are you hiding? Artillery. I mean, I have 60% artillery damage, but attack power is going to benefit all the heroes on here. Read earlier comment, renowned system. I haven't looked at the. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this yet in the patch. Has anyone done like the dueling? And I believe there was another thing they did for ports you could do, like your own little personal port fight. I would have to look back at the patch notes, but I haven't seen that in game yet, and I was kind of curious. Has anyone else tried that yet? We did know that that was in the patch notes. If you go to your gang, and instead of the right here, I forgot what it was called. It's pretty much like your what was it called? Pretty much just whatever. They got rid of it, and now they've implemented this new screen to get rewards for your gang members for doing stuff like gaining trophies. There's like a ranking system for trophies, port battle damage, speed ups and donations for the gang, sinking armored freight. So kind of like at least involves everybody because everyone can sink freights. People can all donate and do speed ups. Trophies, I mean, the stronger people will get more trophies, and then port damage as well. So there's a little thing for everybody. And then once everyone contributes, you get this levels up, and you'll get more rewards. And they also have where do I have to click this? Yes, and then there's rewards to give out what level you get to, and you can actually get some gold con shells and some purple ones, which is great. So at least that was a decent implementation, giving us more ways to get rewards for everything we do every day, because this is literally stuff you do every day: sinking armored freights, speeding up and donating, and trophies. So that's nice. That helps. That is one plus that they've added into the game. So let me get my donations personally done, so I can help the gang. So now every time you click these, you're helping the gang overall. So it's actually doing something. instead of just clicking a button to click a button. Rob says, Stunner, you forgot that you can get mint coins from metal chest, third chest, and renown. Okay. You could, I guess, but still, it's not a good system, in my opinion. It's way out of reach for most players, and then again, it's going to get upgraded. Each season, those ship parts are going to go up in level, so you're never going to catch up. You might get one ship part that, and then it has to be upgraded later on, in the next season. So it came your ship part that you spent all that time getting is already going to be obsolete, which is terrible. Refresh the Baron fleet. Need more planks. There's 60% gold. I always buy the 60% golds. Ooh, 80% off shell. 50% planks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I already did that. Running through my store, make sure I'm not missing anything. Rogue Driller. Trying to get another one of those scrolls. So right now, personally, for my gangmen, I'm just saving up. I'll save them up and see what happens. Maybe they'll lower these. Hopefully they will lower these. I think they should be around 5K, to be honest with me. Be honest with you, because then it's... I also think these are random. So you're going to get random parts as well. So no thank you. Maybe 5,000 of these. I'll think about it. But not 15,000. No thank you. I'll save them up. Hello, everybody. Hello, there's Bob. Hey, Bob. Hey, Bat King. Hey, Tanner. Welcome, y'all. Hey, Doomsday. Or Doom Andy. Why is yours level 1? It just came out a day ago. So I didn't like retrospect anything. So what we were just talking about was the new thing they added in the last patch. So I guess we need, I don't know if it, so we need 92,000 influence to get up to the next level. But yeah, we've only had our patch for a day now, so that's where we sit in a day. You can also look at it the other way around. We're getting higher level ship parts from monsters now, but if you want to be a season ahead, you can buy them with free currency. But then that free currency, they need to lower those costs by a lot. Let me scroll back up here. I miss it. Your Chizuru purple trinket gives a gold rank when recycling, unless that was a bug. But I got a gold rank thing for the purple one. Interesting. I mean, it is a special trinket because it's the season one, so maybe they implemented that. If you're gonna break, maybe that was their idea of like not everyone's gonna have legendary ones to break down, so they kind of just added that in where if you break down the seasonal trinket, you'll get a gold thing to upgrade a trinket, which is great. I mean, they never said anything about it. Like, they're pretty good about that, so it definitely could be a thing. Our server 329 is moving to season 3 tomorrow, but today, wait, 329 is just getting the season 3 tomorrow? Wow. But today in the season reward, there is a renown system, gives heaps of gang mint weekly. Okay. We don't have that. I mean, maybe it's probably next. It's probably next. We'll probably see it in season 4 when we're going to season 4. Yeah. Or like I said, our season's coming in. We have 3 days, so we're not getting anything new in 3 days until we'll get it when season 4 starts. They'll do the trailblazing and whatever new rewards or systems they put in there. Mohammed, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can earn your subscription. About the purple seasonal trinket, it was only for Chizuru, not the other seasonals. Right, like I said, maybe they implemented it for that season one, and they just didn't tell anybody, or maybe it's a bug, and you never know. There's been a lot more bugs than improvements lately. I can at least say that, in my opinion. All right, let's go out here. Let's see what's going on up in the war territory. Did Sin already kill them all? Oh, John was hiding up there. Not very many people to hunt up there, unfortunately. More bugs? Tell me about it. Bob got like 4 bugs fixed yesterday. He was reporting like crazy with bugs. So thank you, Bob, and for all that. Yeah, you were reporting tons yesterday. You were crushing it. What other ones I missed up here? It's only one part in the store that doesn't reset, and it doesn't reset. These chests. How many? Is there only one? Or I never actually looked into that personally. Oh yeah, it's only one, and there's no reset on it. You're 100% correct. So you can only get one of each set in a season. Oh, you can't make it up. So funny. Oh boy, I didn't even notice that. Good find. We got a level 6 in a day for your port. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. That's really good. It definitely can happen. The devs just keep the game running on bugs at this point. Kind of feels like that sometimes. Hopefully they can turn it around and start implementing stuff. We'll see what they decide. Hey Bob, let me see if they... I haven't checked today, to be honest with you, Bob. Nope, still 439. We're beating their level 35. I'm guessing like thinking like the level 35 flagship. Whoa, how did you get 30 feet? Yes. Go drown Warston. There's not many up there to drown. Isaiah, we just looked up there. There was no one really up there. I think John killed them all earlier. I mean, there's Red Arrow. There's General. There's 2. I think they all went to season 1. Except for the ones that just hide in ports all day. There, I guess there's... But if there were like 5 or 10 people up there trading, I would go up there at the moment. We'll see if they come out, and we'll go kill them later. But right now, it's just... There's only a few. There's only a few. Do need to do straights. So let's go into straights. Let's see. I am not attacking slideshow first. Let's skip that. They're just trying to get me killed right away. But yeah, I'm a stormy mode boy right now, so I'm keeping my storm cloud on my ship. Gonna keep the dark cloud over myself while I complain until I get my way. Manny says, give me some advice for season 3. I'm free to play. Just as a free to play, just trying to make sure you do all your explorations. That's going to be a huge amount of shells and speed ups for you. So you definitely, that's like, as a free to play player, that's like a must you have to do. Try to be active in every event you can, because you'll get the most rewards out of that by doing like the Sea of Conquest, doing the server versus server Black Sails event. The rewards are not great, but it's more than you're going to have as a free to play. Just now that you can do the new gang stuff, so just stay active and donate, so you can get this more rewards here, and you get yourself on the leaderboard to get more rewards as well as a free to play. And then just use what you can. I mean, just try to come up with the best lineups you can with free to play, which I did make like a free to play setups last week. If you want to go check that video out, last week I made a video of all using only free to play players between the sagas and the purple conch shells. I didn't use any other heroes besides those ones, and that was like a week ago. We did in a stream, and I also made a video on it. So definitely check that out if you're questioning about free to play heroes in season 3, because there is a video I already did. But yeah, just stay active. Find Lemon. Lemon's hiding. Lemon always hides. That dude he only comes out to attack people and then spends his gems to hide in the ports all day until he comes back. So he's hiding in here. I already looked. He's doing his normal. Sorry, we did that that straight, and I didn't even pay attention at all. Let's do another one. Best place to hide for kill event. I lost 3 million gold today from getting synced. Well, why are you getting synced? You should be killing other people. But yeah, that's one reason also I haven't spent my my resources, because I don't want my gold to get extremely high where I lose a lot of gold. My gold's already high, so I'm really curious if Synapse is here right now, because I'm gonna attack her and she's gonna yell at me. But I'm killing her right now. Hopefully she's still gone eating breakfast, so she doesn't notice me killing her. But if you're doing the kill event, I mean, at least get all your cigars and everything that you can get, and then you can go hide in a port by staying in your port with gems, and then you won't lose your gold. I don't want to attack Slideshow. I'll attack anyone else but Slideshow, because then he'll yell at me for attacking him, and then I'll still lose. It's a double whammy. What's $180 an event? Which one? Oh, the skin? Yeah, it's from the event that they have, the Nemesis skin. I was able to get it in, so it's this event. Where is it? This one? You have to get these chests that you have to buy, the Nemesis mystery boxes, and you have a 0.5% chance of getting the skin. I was able to get it in 58 boxes. It tells you right there. So I missed. I would have got it with you automatically get it in 60 attempts. I actually got it in 57 attempts, but yeah, 60 attempts you automatically get it, which technically would be over $100. At 60 attempts, that's over $100. USD at least. Yeah, just in time for the 3 more chests, really. I would have been much happier if I was I got it in like 20. But it's a pretty cool one, but it's also the first skin they've implemented in the game that actually has a buff, which isn't a huge buff. I mean, it brings up my total percentage by like, hold on, I can tell you. So if we take it off, we'll use the default skin. You got your flagship. So you see my sailing speed's at 258. So that's 258% that it's at. And just to confirm that, we'll go in here, sailing speed 258.8% on my flagship. So now we go put the skin on. If I can find it. There it is. Now we go back to our flagship, and now we're at 266%. So not a tremendous boost with the 5%, but it's definitely a little bit noticeable. I definitely can, when I'm auto trading, I can see me passing ships. Let's see if I can pass Rob right here. We're making the pass right now. Zoom, zoom. Later, buddy. We're catching them. We're catching them. And we completely passed them. So, I mean, it's noticeable, but not noticeable at the same time. I mean, it could get you a couple more trades in an hour, I would say. It is the first buff. Yes, sailing boost 5%. It is something extra. It definitely is something extra, where all the other ones didn't give you anything extra. And then I'm kind of curious still of what this event is for the other skin, which this is the one I really wanted, was the anglerfish. We haven't seen the event yet for that or what it's going to give, but right now it doesn't show a buff, so maybe it's not going to have a buff. It's just going to look cool, but that's a cool skin. It's good enough for attacking, hunting, and gold trading. Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly just using it for gold trading. I mean, it'll definitely help you keep up with ships if you're trying to, stay with them and attack them. If you have the sail speed, which actually, that is what actually I have on my sovereign set right now. I'm actually using the sail speed one, just Nothing, just for faster speeds for auto trading. But I'll put my HP one back on when I'm ready to fight more people. All right. Will it stop giving me slideshow for the love? All right, I'll text slideshow just to finish, but that's gonna knock me down. How about, am I only at rank 6? So never mind. Why doesn't it give me red arrow? Why doesn't it give me general? It keeps just giving me slideshow. And I can't kill. I know I can't kill slideshow. How many points will I get? How many points am I down? 250. I'm not attacking him. My opinion on that is that the buffs on the skin should be there, even if you're not using the skin. You can imagine. I don't know if I agree there, because then they'll really. I mean, then they'll just get. I think they'll get too greedy, and they'll just keep adding all these ship skins that you will force people to buy to get the advantage. So I think one buff while having the skin on, I think that's where it should stay. Just like any other game, where if you have like a castle, you have the ship, you have like the castle skin over it. You should only get one of those buffs. If you want to do something very small, maybe, but like just having all the skins and getting buffs for that, I feel like it's just gonna push them to be more greedy and just keep pushing out skins and not real content. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, I'm going to keep my dark cloud over my head, Bob, until we start getting our way. It's the mood I'm in. In Season 4, we get a new strategy ship, though, of using the Crimson Sentinel, using Lester, Blazing Build, or Barnacle Drowning. I would definitely wait. Oh, you're talking about what you're going to get this strategy ship, and then, okay, so what Rem's saying, so you're asking, what are you going to do with the Crimson Sentinel? I'm actually, I would rather still use a Blazing Build on there, 100%. I think drowning, taking on water damage is in a really bad spot. All you have is Adeline for that. Barnacle's not that good. He doesn't add much stacks like Lester does in Blazing, and you have a lot more option with Blazing as well. But I'm not going that way. I don't think. I think my plan in my head right now, I'll have my flagship, I'll have my artillery ship next season, I'll have my Warhammer, of course. My Stormbringer will be set up probably a little bit different. I mean, I say a little bit. It'll probably be definitely different. And then this ship will get turned into the new strategy ship. And the 6th ship, in my head right now, I'm going to use Providence ship is where I'm going to go. So I'll be completely breaking down my Fearless Princess. And I will be using, where is it hiding here? The Providence ship right here that we have. Not everyone's going to have this ship, so not everyone's going to have this capability. But our season does, which is going to increase their armor by 8%. When the hero's defense tag is deployed in the captain's slot, and the ship's armor is further increased by 8%. The ship deals 7% more damage of all types. And when the ship performs a basic attack, there's a 20% probability that it will deal strategic damage equal to 30% of its attack of 3 ships in the target fleet. As a number of hit targets increase, the damage will decrease. And then the last one, you will deal 5% more strategic damage. After inflicting any strategic damage, this effect can stack up to 4 times. So I'm either wait, why did it go to Fearless? Did it just skip? It did. Why did it do that? So, sorry, I was reading the stupid. I thought that felt weird. So, the armor, and then the next one, the ship receives 5% less damage of all types. In addition, the ship will receive an additional 5% less damage of all types when the ship is in advancement status. So, you can get that advancement status with a rudder, or you could have Magnus on there that gives advancement as well. So, there's 2 ways to get advancement for this ship. And the other ship, the ship will gain 1 stack of Mighty Plate for 4 seconds. After receiving a basic attack, the effect can stack up to 6 times, so even more armor. Did it just change again? It tried. And the last one, this ship gains advancement every 10 seconds, so actually the last skill will give you advancement, which is nice. Advancement increases aggro by 40. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So there is a new ship trail. Wait, there is? Like, I don't see it. These are all ones that were already in the game. I don't see a new ship trail, unless you're talking about something else. Check messages. Which message? In game or in Discord? Maybe Discord? What? Where? Oh, in-game mail? I don't see it. Am I missing? Am I stupid? Am I not seeing the mail system? Loot? No. I have no clue. Do I? Is it something I need to relog and log back in? I don't see anything. I'm getting yelled at and I can't see anything. Why? Why are you yelling at me? Well, that's one I have, but I don't have that. Due to the client display issue, some parents experience and absences. Open their 83rd mystery box, guarantees the trail skin. Revenge flame from the description, the nemesis mystery novel. $83rd. Holy cow. To get the trail is 83 of those boxes. I'm only at, so if you open 83 boxes, you get the trail. So that means, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I gotta go to here. Let me change this. So you would need to buy one more of these, which that will be that one. So I'll give you 25, and then double that because the next ones are going to be 99, I'm very sure. And that it might give you another 20. I'll give you another. Whew. So you would have to buy this one and the 99 to get there. That's another $150 to get a trail. Yeah, it's not worth that. Nope. It'll definitely, because you would have to be a 99 for that. So you won't even have enough. That's crazy. I'm not spending that. I don't care what the trail looks like. Yeah, my mail didn't have that. Does it? But it doesn't show up now, does it? Let me see. Go. Oops. Yeah. Go here. Nemesis. Click the box. It doesn't show the trail in there unless it's like hidden somewhere that it doesn't show that you're gonna have a trail. So I don't know. All right, let's keep killing some people in the streets. I need to get some of my points up. Alrighty then. That one's done. I'm ranked 3rd now. I'm ahead of the slideshow. That's all that matters. I'm not attacking John. It's funny because this guy has a lot more, shows like another million more, over a million power than him. I can kill him easily, but I can't kill John. And I'm not going to try. It would be funny if the lightning, that does damage to you. No, that would not be funny. Why would I pay to do damage to myself? That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's get these so I don't forget. I forget all these things all the time. Let's see if I can kill Mr. Walmart Security. This is what I use for Rogue's Rumble at the moment. Is the best lineup? I have no clue, but this is what I use. Actually, this is not my normal lineup, but I'll use it. I usually use Magnus instead of Adeline, but I'll keep using this because this is what it gave me. This is usually not my normal lineup. Rogue's Rumble is boring. It's just whoever gets to attack first pretty much wins. Roberta. By Roberta. I'll text slideshow in here. I don't know if I'll beat him with this setup. I did. Don't tell him. I'm super far behind on these. I missed a whole day of these, and that's why I'm behind. Whoever has Bones, Ophelia, and Lester wins. Kinda. I don't use Lester, though. I mean, I use Lester in the trials, but he's good in the trials for sure. But in the trials, I mean, you can change them in and out. I mean, or you can keep the same lineup in there and spam it, and then most times you'll get different results too in the trials. It's weird. I know you get random crits and damage, but still, it's like not by a little. You could completely get wiped out, and then the next second you do the same fight with the same people, and boom, you're there. Ooh, I'll take this. Just level 81, just chilling over here. Thank you very much. My bags are full. I have none of the season 1 heroes. I got Adeline and Obi as paid heroes, and the rest I got for free. Nice. I mean, unfortunately, some of the best heroes were in season 1 with Ophelia, Bones, and Griffin. They were some of the best heroes so far in the game. They're really nice. Adeline's really good though too. And Obi's, I mean, I haven't got to personally test Obi, but everything sounds like he's going to be really good for your flagship, which will open up Delilah to put somewhere else. Or Django, which we use all the time as well. We use Django. I only have Bones, and I use Barnacles too. Yeah, Bones is really good. Bones is super good for trial. He's good for everything. He's good for your ships. He's good for your Rogue's Rumble. He's good for the trials. He's very good. He's very, very good. But at least now you can get a hero out of this after 50 days of doing it. But you could get Bones and everything. He's good for the soul, as Sid says. What do I mean? Anything good missions to do? Oh, I guess I could have done that one. Oops. Let's get rid of this one. Refresh. So you come back to those later. Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. Stop yawning. You're making me do it. They get away. Like, they get away too tough. I had a yawn too. See, I got it's contagious. Still trying to wake up myself. All right. I would stay awake if we had tons of people to kill, but everyone's, I think, pretty much hiding in season 1 now. There's not many people in season 3 just trying to get their last part of their gold. Like I was mentioning earlier, if you guys weren't listening, but I was saying I didn't want to get my gold too high, but I mean I need it. But I also been saving up all my resources gold. I have like what 4 million there. Like it's like a couple, like 5 more million there. I need Bob math in my head right now. All the numbers going off. But I have let's just say I have at least 10 million just saved up in resource gold at least. I've been saving up. Kind of I actually used some of my speed ups yesterday. So I was stacking speed ups as well. But since now that we know the season's over, we know who we're going to be facing, I just stopped yes, Bob. Yep, you're right. I do need that. Spending cigars as soon as I get them because I have so many heroes I need to level up. I do need to get more purple ones because I use a lot of purple heroes. So I still like use Delilah. We still have who else we use in purples? I have them leveled up. I have Django's blue. I was gonna say his name, but I have used Kojo. I have Lulu up here. I have Oscar. That's purple, and I need to level up skills. But it's like once they get over 100, you're gonna want to level them up more. And I'm gonna run out of purple cigars, I think, next season unless I start buying some. I will definitely be there. And then Sea of Conquest registration ends today. We'll see who we get matched up against. I hope everyone voted for the time I wanted. Oh no. That's a terrible time. We're not going to get the time we want. Our votes are too mixed. We're not going to get the time we want. That's going to be a terrible time for me. What are they voting for? Can I change teams? No. That's gross. I don't like any of those times. Who's screwing me over on times? And why are we not voting for the same time? Didn't we just talk about this last season of Sea of Conquest? Sim, if this is going to be your fault, why is there so many votes for different times? This should not be happening. We shouldn't have 8 votes here, 4 votes here, and 12 here. There should be 30 on one vote. Same thing with here. These are too spread out. You're never going to get the time you want with all the spread out times. Well, we need to start firing people. Because that should not be happening. Because then you'll never get your vote. Because the other gang could just vote for, say, 11, and they're gonna have more votes than all of us, and then that's the time it's gonna be. Really, Bob? That's how I was told it works. That's how the other gang told us that's what they did, and that's how they got the time over us in our last one. Oh my god. Sin. Chike? What is she on right now? That girl's like lost her mind. She has like lost her mind. We've had a Discord the whole season and for like a talks between all the gang members. And we have a member that just said, "Oh, we should make a Discord with them so we can keep in communication with them." And it's like the Discord we've had all season. Duh. She's crazy. Australians, you can't trust them. You can't trust Australians. Remember that, Bob. No trusting Australians. They try to kill you with all their poisonous stuff or confuse you. I need to do some polls though. We're gonna try to wait for another gang racket, but I'm just gonna spin them. Break down some trinkets. All right, Synapse, get your lucky stuff out right now. We're gonna do some polls, and I need all the luck I can get. True, they could be upside down, and they couldn't see the Discord. But yeah, Sin, get your horseshoes out. We need to get this done. We definitely want to see. Come on, let's go. Horseshoes, horseshoes. Nothing there. Oh, I didn't even look. I think I was at 20 pity. I think I saw, if I remember right. I think we can go look back. 43 out of 100. We'll at least get one gold trinket. I want 2. My goal's 2. You pulled 20. Yeah, I saw you pull 20 on Wanda. Hopefully it got you up to a star level where you could upgrade everything. It's not just a star level that's pointless. Nothing there. No luck. Come on, Sin. That's why I'm always terrified of doing the gang racket stuff and pulling gold conscious. Because I'm like, it's going to be a hero I don't want. Which I've done it. That's why I'm at 35 out of 80 for doing those. But now I won't spin anymore just because I don't want another Wanda at the moment. AC, what did I do? What did you do? Oh, it's Chick A. Hey, Chick A. Caldy Gwen. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Ryan Barker. Appreciate the subscription as well. I looked away, and that's what happens when I look away. I got a chain of bombs. Not bad. All right, well, we'll keep spinning these. Maybe we can get another one. I want 2. I want 2. But Chick A, we were talking about you not knowing about our Discord with all the other gangs all season long. And Bob said it's because you're upside down, because you live in Australia. Come on, give me one more. Oh, you had war in season 2? Yeah, we held our own against them. I mean, it wasn't just us though. We can't take all the credit. I'll get these down to 0. But I mean, everyone that wanted to work with each other, we all worked very well with each other in this season to make sure they were completely off the map until the end. So it wasn't just us. We had some power to help, but everyone contributed in some kind of way. So that's all we could ask for. It was definitely a team effort. It wasn't just one gang doing it. It was a whole group of us doing it. But it was also good, nice to put them in their place, especially how they came out and started talking all the crap that they did in the beginning of the season and saying, we'll give you guys our scraps, whatever we don't want, you'll do what we tell you. So it was good. And it's okay, Sin. We'll have one. We can break all these down now. The never ending of breaking down trinkets. So we can upgrade other ones. And then we want to this one. Upgrading my spyglass. Almost another one to 100. I'm going to stop upgrading my Tanaka sword though, just in case. Because I might want to use Chizuru's trinket next season, which I want to get upgraded as well. So I'm kind of holding off there. I at least do have enough gold conch shells saved up where I'll at least get a good Obi. Maybe I can get him to 6-star next season, right off the first go. I think it's usually about, I can usually do it in about, I think the best I've had is like 240, around 240 shells to get from 1 to 6 on poles, but I also know it can go way over 300 easily because I've done that as well. One day I'll get doubles again. So Sin, where's everyone hiding? Where can I kill people? Or did you already kill everybody? I think everyone's hiding these days in season 1. Who dat? There's, I guess there's 2 war people there. I guess I can go bug them a little bit. I just gotta find someone to teleport to. Are you all the way up there? Are you in the port? That's Evil Eye. You linked your port and gang. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, well, come outside so I can teleport on you. Thank you. Bum 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 bum. It's like I'm Jaws going to kill its prey. So let me see if I gotta find it again. So these are the servers that we've gotten match up to our season 4. Let me just type this out. So that will be our season 4 servers we'll be going against. Server 99, 103, 105, 107, 111. Who will we be fighting? Simpson just came up here out of nowhere. He's like, I want one of these kills. Synapse is a little late to the party. About normal for her. I'll work my way back down here. There's Red Arrow. See if I can kill him on the run. He's got a Stormcloud too. Stormcloud buddies. He did some pretty good damage to me though. That was a pretty good amount of damage against each other. I mean, he still had some ships left. But both our cutthroats did the most damage. Strategy ship's right behind it, which I can't wait to get the strategy ship. I think my damage is going to be much higher next season with strategy with the new ship. 99 one might be one of the merged ones, Bob. You might be right. I'm gonna have to go look. Just let me go look at the official Discord. Let's see. Where was that under? Was it Discord news? I'm trying to remember where they put it under. Or was it under one of the forums? Server merges right here, I think. 104, 100, 110, and 109. So none of those are the server merges. The server merges were 104, 100, 110, and 109. Yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, these were the server merges ones. I'll put in chat too. So close. I mean, it's in between all those servers that we did not get matched against, so they might get matched against some lower end servers as well, even after their merge. 118 is the weakest. True. I mean, we're out of all the gangs, we're usually always like the youngest server compared to all the other servers we go against. So technically, yeah, we should be the weakest. Less time in game. 109 and 110 are both dead. Everyone used their free transfers to go elsewhere. 109 went to 103 and 110 mainly went to 97. Because everyone got merged, got a free transfer. Yep. Now, where do they get the transfer? Does anyone know? Like, could they only go to the server that they were supposed to transfer to, or War's gonna kill me probably if I fight him 1-on-1. Let's see. Where's he going? Where's he going? Yeah, let's see. Yeah. It's close. I guess I should have keep fighting. Oh well. I let him go. It's close. He's got a lot more power than me. His power difference to me is like 6 million, I think. He's at 78.9 million. I'm at 72. So he should definitely beat me, but that was pretty close. It's a baby ghost. I didn't know ghosts could be babies. Or have babies. Only servers within their season 3. Okay, so they could merge with any server that's in season 3. Well, I feel like that's kind of so they had to be going in this. So what if they were already still in season 3? Could they only go to the ones that are already done with season 3? For the Nemesis, I got it on 57, but I opened 58 because I had one extra left. So I had 3 before the guarantee Nemesis. Right here, it tells me. So just beat the 60 attempts to get the pity. So still way too much, in my opinion. Way too much. I had 0 luck there. I really wanted it in like 20 boxes, but that did not happen. Let's see. Are there any more people in tech? There's a couple down here. We'll work our way down. Sin, why are you bending over? Who are you bending over for? She's telling people to bite her. Telling her to kiss her booty. Gang members. You know? $83 for the flame trail. Yeah, that's not happening. I don't care about the flame trail. I got someone. They said there was a mail about it, but I didn't get the mail. Oh, I did get the mail. It showed up without even telling me. It wasn't in there earlier. But yeah. Does it show it up in the trails now too? Yeah, the trail doesn't even show up, which is interesting. In our season 3, we have 97, 103, 112, 119, 109, and 110. Those in 109 and 110 could free transfer to the ending gang. Oh. So we just missed in between each other. So not too, that would have been nice. Maybe we could have fought against each other. But that'll be interesting going against the transfer server. So they're going to be completely dead. So that's unfortunate. Because I'm sure, yeah, I mean, if you had a free transfer off, I mean, you're definitely going to take that. So that those servers are going to be dead for sure. How did it cost the new skin? I mean, so it was like $120, I think it came out to be. I bought everything with the Gleamstones. So I already had some stored up, but it definitely cost a good amount. I think it was like $120 what it came out to. I want one skin, but the devs should make more affordable for people. They would get a lot more money. Yeah, they just wanted to get you on the gotcha. Everyone, Siri wants to let you know that she's waving to my stream, and she says, "Hi, YouTube." I think everyone wants the fish skin. I wonder what they're going to do with it. It says I was pinged. Where was I pinged? Stona, thanks for the videos. Probably helps some people. Well, thank you. Thank you, Less Reckless Karma. Appreciate that. I do have a video coming out. It should be tomorrow. About the Gleamstone system. So if you don't know much about the Gleamstone system, I have a video coming out that will explain it completely. So keep an eye out for that. It'll probably come out sometime tomorrow. Hey John, you did make it. Welcome, man. I'm glad you could finally make it. You've been missing, unfortunately, a couple of them. But I'm glad you could make it. So I'm curious, well, the people that are here and that are in chat right now, because I know what I want in the game, but what do you guys want to see in the game? And if you guys have any good ideas, we can, myself, we can kind of present some of those ideas to the devs. So what would you guys like to, you guys and gals, what would you like to see in the game? Or what kind of features would you like to see in the game? Or what would you like to see changed or added or taken away? But I'm curious, what's other people? Better gang transfers, Briggs says. German Mamba says, make some extra features to power up your fleet. So at least they did at least add that in a little bit. I mean, there always could be more, but they did add the gang stuff. If you guys haven't seen yet, you go into your gang. Now you click here, and now with you doing your normal stuff, you'll get some speed ups and some shells. And then the more you level up as a gang by doing your weekly stuff, you'll get more. So that's at least somewhat of a plus for helping you improve your ships. But I agree, the more stuff they can add to increase your ships, more speed ups. I think some of the events that they already have in the game could give better rewards. So I can agree with that. Make some extra features to pop your fleet. Add the cross server battles. And so you saying you want to see more cross server battles? Is that what you're saying? Bob says more events that you don't have to be there for a specific time. Now, Bob, on that question, I mean that's a good one. What do you think? What event would you like to see that you wouldn't have to be there for a specific time? What kind of idea do you have in your head? I want to see Chizuru in action. Like, do you want to see like the? I would love to see like what they already had in the game in the tutorial. Like, I would like to see something like that. That'd be cool. Unlike like certain battles that you could do where it's like it would kind of be like the trials or Rogue's Rumble, where you at a certain time you have to counter each other with different heroes with the cannons, and then use a hero skill to counter their attack. I think that would be fun or something to do. A little strategy there. John, yeah, I go with numbers, Bob, because of the time zones. I mostly miss my events with my gang. You actually have to get all the levels. We instantly got into level 20. I might have missed something about that. It's funny how different they treat servers. We're about to start season 5 and had no free transfers in sight. That's the problem, because you guys are so early. There, Larson, is that it's just you guys are like the guinea pigs to everybody. So like I know you probably were part of it where you didn't even get the new season specializations. Like I know Bob server didn't get that until season 4. So, and then I believe there's our season 5 servers out there that just got season specializations as well. It's just all mixed up right now, and it's hard to keep up with what servers have what. Bob says I want to see more grinders events. What time have you invested? Okay, that makes sense. So Bob wants to see more events that the more time you put into something, you can get good rewards. So if you're going to spend 10 hours in the game a day grinding, so let's say frigates or trophies, he wants to see more events like that. Okay. Old head gamer 1990. You're not very old if you're 1990, if that's when you were born. But Stunna, they should give out the 5% sale speed to all ship skins. I bought the clown ship and it took up me all the way to pity, $200, and now I feel like its money was wasted. Yeah, I mean that's what I think in the first ship skin, I think people were talking about that, and I think they just in the beginning they didn't want to go that, but I think that they should probably, so the way they would have to implement that was like if they do give the older skins, if they want to give them buffs, if they want to give them other buffs, I feel like they should I'm trying to think the best way to do this. Some kind of event, not paid, but where you could grind all day, like as Bob was wondering, bringing up, and for a whole week. And if you do, say you get to a certain point, you get like a free ticket to buy a free skin. So that gives everyone an opportunity to get a skin that they didn't get and don't have to pay for. If they're going to add buffs to them, all of them, I feel like that would be a good option to, if they're going to do it, it's great. If they choose not to, okay. But if they do that, like if they're going to add one to all the skins that people bought, I feel like they should also give an option for people to get that skin because now they added buffs to them. Bob's been a busy man. Busy man. Like lots of Monday and Thursdays. You can only get those rewards once. Wait, is Bob leaving? Did I miss him? Are you leaving, Bob? I do like the idea of new skins. Every skin should have some type of buff. Yeah, I mean most games do. If you ever played like any strategy game, usually there's a skin you can put on like your kingdom and all that, and it'll give you a certain kind of buff. So I knew it was probably going to come at a certain point. Just we'll see. Okay, someone said goodbye to you, so I thought maybe you're leaving. And I was like, dang. let me shout you out at least that you're going to be, well, while I'm thinking about it, usually Bob streams on Fridays, everybody. He streams around the same time I do, just on Fridays. He streams about 3 to 4 hours. He is in Season 4 right now, so if you're curious about how things are going in Season 4, if you're about to be going there, definitely check him out tomorrow. I went to fix my my bot stuff today, but I never got to it. But Bob, if you would like, you can definitely post your channel inside the chat. So if you guys want to see Bob tomorrow, again, he streams about the same time. He's a very nice guy. He has a lot of knowledge. He likes the maths. So if you have numbers questions, he is the guy. That's why he is called Numbers Bob. Your opinion on using the elixir trinket on Wanda? It could work. It's just you're going to want to. It matters where you're going to put her. Like if you put, like how where I have my Wanda on the artillery ship, you could put that one. It's going to increase her healing, which her healing's terrible, so it's not really going to increase it that much. And then you're going to get the rage buff, which would work pretty well. So, but if you have both Cordelia and Wanda on the same ship, the skill that really going to make a difference is not going to. It won't stack. So you're only going to get the benefit of it at once. So it's definitely a possibility. I like attack power on her because usually she's going to be on a ship that is going to need attack power. So that's why I have a spyglass on her. But if that's the option you only have, I don't see anything wrong with it. You got to use what you have. So, gonna make me do math? Leaves. I'm not gonna make you do math. I'm saying tomorrow in your stream, a lot of people make you do math. You can't have numbers in your name if you're not gonna do math there, Bob. But yeah, if you're trying to figure out trinkets, just try to figure out, you got to use what you have. Not everyone's going to have every perfect trinket for every hero. So you kind of got to get mixed up. Even if you don't get the second skill, if you say you have like 2 bones trinkets and you really need a trinket on Luna, don't be afraid to just put that bones trinket on Luna as well. You'll still get the crit buff. You just won't get the additional buff below. So you just have to use what you have. I mean, everyone's going to have different trinkets. Everyone's not going to have the same trinkets. You just have to use what the game wants to give you. Which, that's the one thing I like, that you can kind of, not everyone's going to have the same trinkets, which is nice. I hope to see more diverse builds, especially with the 6th ship. I think we're going to see a lot more diversity. I'm kind of curious, actually, tomorrow when I check out Bob's stream, that's what I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to be looking at like what the whales are running in their season 4 so far with their 6th ship getting to level 40. We already have a few ideas what we're going to do. So I'm like a slideshow myself and John. So I want to kind of curious of what they're running personally on their 6th ship. Are they running a support build? Are they running like another burning damage build on it? So I'll be definitely checking Bob's stream out tomorrow for that. See if we can get some inside information. There's Synapse. Did you guys kill everybody while I was walking? Oh, Sin's gonna go kill him. Dutchman. I guess I can work my way over here. Elixir only boosts healing on her own ship, and Spyglass makes her heals better for all ships. Well, I'm not 100% sure. Let me go check, but I think Wanda only heals her ship anyways. Am I wrong? Because I know Lulu only heals her ship. Does Wanda do the same? Where's Wanda? Where's she hiding? There she is. Is this skill? For every 15 times the basic damage dealt by an allied ship strengthened by the Panther's Guard, the ship under the Wanda's command will restore 72 rage at most 5 ships will be. Okay, so she does actually heal all 5. Never mind. I thought she only healed her own. So I was wrong. So she will heal up to 5 ships. So that's getting interesting too. I don't know if they ever thought about this. Is all the heroes in the game only talk about healing 5 ships. So my question is, now that there's a 6th ship, does that apply to 6 ships and they're not going to change the verbiage? Or is it only going to be 5 ships that they're going to heal? I'm curious, and they probably haven't even thought about that, to be honest with you. So it actually would be a good question for people to ask is, to the devs is that a lot of the heroes all talk about only healing 5 ships. But now that there's 6 ships, is this going to change, or are they just going to keep it at 5 ships? And then maybe a new hero later on can do 6 ships? But they haven't let us know yet, and they haven't changed any of the verbiages yet. Unless Bob can see it with videos, is there heals going out to all 6 ships in Season 4? Bob, have you noticed anything like that, or have you guys investigated that at all in Season 4 yet? Do the heroes heal more than 5 ships, or is it still only 5 ships that you're seeing getting healed? And the 6th ship, they just haven't thought about yet. Or they have, and they're just going to get a hero later. So, all the heroes, Bob, since you missed the question, all the heroes state they only heal or do stuff to 5 ships. Now there's a 6th ship. Did they change all that and just never update the verbiage on all the heroes? Or it's still going to only be 5 ships, and is that what you're seeing in Season 4? That you're only seeing your heroes attack 5 ships, and 1 ship's not getting attacked, or in heals-wise as well? Sin's just following me around like a puppy. I was not paying attention, though. So sorry, Sin. I'll let war go by until I get some stacks up. I noticed that, but I haven't tested it because I'm not often attacking level 40s. Well, Bob, you need to attack 40, so we know. But maybe if today, if you could ask your level 40 people and then show it off in your stream tomorrow, or talk about it in your stream, that'd be great. So I'll be tuning in tomorrow, so that'd be a great thing to know. That if is it just the descriptions that just haven't been updated since the 6th ship, or it's just something in general they haven't even thought about. You think the whales actually read messages? I mean, I do. I'll read your message. Where does Wanda fit in Season 3? The Chinese players use it as an artillery ship, waiting for updates about it. I mean, I use her on my artillery ship. She sits on my artillery ship at the moment, and I think she'll stay there in Season 4. But maybe not. I might, if I do get Chizuru, I'll probably have Chizuru as my first mate, and then Sharky will replace her. But if not, she'll just stay. My artillery ship will stay normal in Season 4. I put in our chat with the devs, like, they said this was going to be fixed in this patch, and it's not fixed. So I really was hoping it was going to be fixed so you can't gain rage off towers and just do massive damage, but it's still not fixed, so it's kind of annoying. In Season 5, they will remove the old units and trinkets from the game, only allowing you to pull new units, so make sure you get what you... So, that was talked about in our content creator chat, and I think they said it was a bug, but I don't know. I don't think we've heard anything on that yet. Bob might be able to correct me, but it was talked about that. Is this true that we're only going to not be able to get older stuff in the newer seasons? But I don't think we've gotten an official answer yet. But like I said about the earlier question about Wanda, I use her. We've used her all season pretty much on a couple different ships. Like I had her on my Stormbringer, but right now she's doing great on my my Goddess ship. But that could change in Season 4 with getting the 6th ship. John says, numbers Bob, my whales I know since before there were whales, mostly read some. Wait, what? Mostly read something. Okay, I'll do that then. Thanks. No problem. Like I said, that's what I've been personally doing, and I think my counterparts have been doing that as well. I don't think I have things to show at the moment, but let's look. I don't think I have an older report from everyone killing me. I don't care about them. I'd rather see. No, there's no way I'm gonna have a report. Why are you beating up on me, General? What did he have? Like, he has his Wanda as well. Another well has his Wanda on his artillery ship as well. Sona, did you get the new update already? We did. So still poking around, seeing other things that changed that were not in the patch notes, but we have. I haven't got to try the new dual system for ports yet. I don't even know if that's in there. We didn't get the island. That's only for servers up to I think level servers 1 to 12, I think it was, or maybe 24. So I've not personally got to try the new island system out. We did notice, we checked out this yesterday, the new system they put into the gang, where now the stuff you guys do as a group, from getting trophies, attacking ports, donating every day, doing your speed ups for your cultivation and sync armor traits, you get points, and then those points will keep upgrading this to get you these rewards, and it can go up to pretty good rewards. I mean, you can get up. I mean, these are quite a few speed ups. The more you level up, so you'll get, these are a good amount of speed ups. They're all 60s, so every level you get about 8 of them a piece, and then you get some shells. So I think this is a really good implementation that should have been hyped up more, I feel like, but this is really good. I think this will help people free to play, non-free to play, to increase their ships and gain them a lot more power by doing just stuff every day in the game, which we need more stuff like that. So I think that's a really good implementation. The 10 million of gold only works if you have Grand Line. That is correct. And it also goes away. Like, so our Grand Line's gone. So once your season timer starts to like when it's about to end, the Grand Line goes away as well. So like the last boring days of the season, you don't have the Grand Line to make all that money. So you want to definitely make it ahead of time before the season ends. So pretty much you want to go full out gold making after your Port 7 fight. And if there's nothing going on, just do the areas where you get all the amount of gold, because that's when you're going to want to make your money. You should be able to get about 5 to 6 million gold per season 2. Really, that didn't happen for me. What didn't happen for you, Bob? Sorry, you're saying your Grand Line didn't go away? Is that what you're saying? Because our Grand Line's been gone since the timer started. Yeah, mine, ours stopped as soon as this timer started, like 3 days ago. The Grand Line stopped. Just kept him to his flagship. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The dots go tick tock. So yeah, our Grand Line. So the whole money making for the last couple of days have been very mediocre. I think the most you can make about, maybe if you push it hard enough, about 5 million a day. So it's not really worth. I mean, it's worth it when you're AFK and everything, but yeah, we lost all the good gold making pretty early. And I'm kind of curious, they did that just to, maybe keep us in line with the other gangs. I don't know. I don't know their idea behind it all, but it's definitely something we noticed, that our Grand Line went away very early. Sin, you're always sleepy. You never sleep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What else do I have we could talk about? So other good points people brought up earlier was more events that you don't have to be on for. I'll have to go back to the stream and write all these down. More ways to merge, probably more ways to get tickets. I think you should be able to merge as a whole alliance if you can put your tickets together. I think that would be a good improvement. Did anything good on these missions pop up? No. I don't need the 800. Oh, come on. 800. I'm surprised they don't have a trophy one. Like, gain a certain amount of trophies for these points. They should add that in there. That'd be nice. That's an easy way to do it. I've been awake a long time. Talk about me because I'm awesome. Yes, racket for PvP. Yeah, I'm trying to say I don't have one for trophies. Maybe it's something we could suggest to add into the gang's racket. Because that'd be nice. They'll gain like 1,000,000 trophies, and that's like 1,200 points. John says, Stunna, do you feel any different when having the ship skin on? Do I feel any different? Yeah, it's called I have a dark cloud over my head. And I'm going to be grumpy while I have my dark cloud over my head. Until things change. That's how I feel different. I'm going to be a grumpy pants. So I can express my mood with my ship skin. The influence rewards can only be claimed on time. What do you mean by that? Like you have to be around to claim them when you get to that part? Dang, Big Mom. You're getting wrecked. He went ham. Poor Big Mom. He lived, though. Look at that. He lived. I wonder how many troops he lived with. He did survive, though. He did not die. Very incredible, Big Mom. Very incredible. Read the fine print. It says it can only be claimed one time. I feel like the ward can only be claimed one time on that level. That would be really stupid if you claimed it and it only was for that one level. And then it should reset. Hopefully. If that's what you're saying. You're saying it doesn't reset? I thought the thing said it was weekly. Because that would make no sense if these are going to be the only weekly rewards and this was only be a one-time. That's kind of dumb. If that's true, that sucks. Because that would have been really nice to do every week. To try to get to level 10 and reset. And if those are going to be the only weekly rewards up here, oops, where it shows up here, that's very disappointing. There's I do know about the weekly. Well, if that's true, so you instantly got level 20. Dang, Bob. Yeah, we did not get that. We started at level 1, which is fine, I guess. We'll gain it pretty quickly. I mean, doing stuff every day is going to go really quickly. 2 applications. Who dis? We already have a Doc Holiday. Where'd they come? Can I not see their profiles? Really? Sin, who are these people? Where'd they come from? Why are they applying? Do we know them? I'm not part of that. I'm not part of recruitment department. Siri and I are just making dark clouds over here. We created our own storm. Massive storm over this tower. Also, I died. Well, why'd you die? Oh, I don't approve anybody joining the game. That's not my department. I just noticed it. It was a red dot. You see red dot, you click red dot. That's how the game works. It's like a cat seeing a laser. You see the red dot, you have to click. Ooh, someone chained him. Must be Siri. You could add Lulu to the 6th ship since the others only have 5 ships. Right, and that's the question that Rem, you're 100% right. Where if it doesn't heal all 5 ships, Lulu could come into play again because she's going to heal her ship. Nope, you're 100% correct there. That's why I asked the question. We were talking about that last night. So definitely could be a possibility if that's what they're going. We just don't know. I don't know. I'm not in season 4 to test it, so I really don't know. Damn, everyone's out attacking today. Get them, people, get them. Sin flies up there. Down to the Davy Jones's locker you go. But I'm leaving now. All right, Bob. Everyone, say bye to Bob. Bye, Bob. But you can definitely check him out tomorrow. He streams around the same time on Fridays, every Friday. So definitely check him out. And Bob, I expect good stuff. I want to know all kinds of stuff about season 4 tomorrow. So be ready for my questions. At first, the Nemesis pack, does it cost? After the first Nemesis pack, does it cost more? It does, John, if you didn't know. So, like I said, mine stopped at 54. So it's just like the other packs will just keep going up. So, sorry, I missed your question up top. So, yeah, it's like the first one's 99 cents, then the next one is like $4.99. And you think you get 3 of those, and then the next one goes to $24.99. I think you get like 2 of those, and then it goes up to 54. So it goes up every time. What do you think is better to get? I'm missing both Ophelia and Griffin, only enough for one. It matters what. So if you're like in like season 2, I would definitely go Ophelia because she's gonna add more attacks, basic attacks. And then maybe later on in the season, you could maybe get Griffin because season 4. I mean, strategy is the hardest ship to get good. You know, make it do stuff. So, and it's not going to be really good until season 4 when you actually get the strategy ship. So if you're definitely early on and you have to choose between Griffin and Ophelia, 100% I would go Ophelia. Just because you're going to get more out of her for your Sharky, and if you use Chi, So, or you put Wanda in there, she's gonna buff your artillery ship, and you're gonna get more out of your artillery ship than your strategy ship. So, Ophelia, 100%. I would go for her. I'm gonna probably mess up your name, but this feed. Thank you for subscribing. Hope I can earn your subscription today. Damn, hurting my wallet. Yep. Like I said, I got it on 57 boxes, so 3 right before the pity. Press the info is there. Damn, it's expensive. I want the skin though. Can I get a loan? Does it? Is there a thing you can click to show? I don't see a little info thing. Unless I'm missing it. The little eye icon. There is a text explaining somewhere. I'm not online, so I can't look. Season 4. So hopefully we get some more stuff in season 4. I know Bob's in there right now, but hopefully they add more stuff by then. I would like to definitely see more stuff in the open world, as we talked about. I hope they fix the ship part stuff. We can, because I didn't know. Someone brought this to my attention today, that when they did add them into the gang's mint, you can only get one apiece, and this doesn't reset, so you can only get one of these once a season. So you're gonna get one ship part. So it would take you 3 seasons to really even, or sorry, more than 4 seasons to get 4 pieces to get the buff. That's just nuts without spending gems. They really need to fix that. Top left corner is a question mark, and there's the info about the influence. Oh, okay, that you guys think. Participate in game events to earn influence points, which can be increase your influence level. Upon reaching a new influence level, members can claim rewards based on their rank. Each reward can be claimed only once per level. Scoring rules. Each donation saving is once per level. But the real question is, does the level reset? We don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it only resets every season. I mean, we'll be able to try that, I guess, in a couple days. So we'll keep that in mind. Does this reset every season? So if that is, I mean, I guess that's not terrible if it resets every season. But we'll be able to test that once we're out of our season in 3 days. Well, it'll be a couple more days after that because we'll be in season 1. Had to log in to check. Making you check. Let's see. I have savviness. Is there anything going on for the Pirate Legend? For every trade item sold, for every item smuggled. I guess I should have smuggled. Got some points. Is there any more people to attack, or do they all give up? Oh, there is people attack. Let's get my rage up. Blammo. Use the black market. Yeah. No, I have the things for the black market for sure. I'll maybe get around to it if it's still going. Once I'm done attacking people. Wait, who scared you? I mean, I would love to see it every week. So that'd be great if it reset every week, but I doubt they'll do that. Like, you guys are 100% right on that. But hopefully it resets then every season, so you at least get them a good amount of rewards for releasing the season. So anything helps. Anything that they can keep giving players. I'm still checking. What server are they up to? Still at 439. Okay. KY the Terp, the one being the Russian death. He docked up and is hiding because he's afraid of me. Who would be afraid of you? I was never afraid of you. Larson. Also, our server completely skipped the free rewards we get from checking our achievements. I think we get 200 free shards from that, but it was never including. I don't. I can't remember if I ever did that. Like I don't spam my achievement stuff or anything like that. I know some people spam their achievements. I don't do that. You can come check them out yourself if you want to look at my achievements. I could be stronger than you and still fear you. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are stronger than me that fear me if they see me out in the open field. You just have to get good, Sin. I might take down this tower by just sitting here AFK. Which what does it just go down to 0? I've never sat there long enough to a tower to go down to 0 when it's a tower that we can't even attack. I guess we could test this and see what happens. I'm guessing it just goes down to 0 health. If I could post a picture, I would. For some reason, some seasons got that. I'm going to adjust these icons, but these are some icons you can see if you become a member. I'm going to change these up because I never really paid attention to them. I'm going to get. I think I'm going to get a narwhal one, a unicorn narwhal. That'd be cool. I can try to work on getting something like that for tip. Maybe a horseshoe, like Bob does, just for the luck. No, I got out of combat. Went too far. Went too far. Where'd the other ships go? Here comes Baby Ghost. That'll put me back in combat. Yes, Batman. I want to steal Bob's horseshoe. Don't we all? We need horseshoes for more luck. Can I get him down to his flagship? Nope. He's going to have a little bit left. In achievements, you get 1 chest depending on how your season ended. There is 50 free shards, 50 gold, and 30 normal shells and rewards there has been for season so far. Huh. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Does it show that anywhere in the achievements? Because I don't see that. is not. Huh. So many funny group chats. Gonna sell loot. They're just talking about. Yes, Batman. I see you. What can I help you with? And less if you're depending if you do less good. But our server has never gotten this. I think only the Never servers 250 got this so far. 250 plus got. Oh yeah, I don't think we've ever gotten it. That like I said, that's totally new to me. I've never seen it. Thanks, Rem, for all the extra viewers. I don't really. I mean, it's not a big thing to me, but I appreciate it. I'm just here to help. If anyone has questions, I can help with. Talk about the stuff we would like to see improved with the game, things we don't like, things we like, but I just hope they fix a lot of stuff still. I think we need to see like one mega patch of all kinds of stuff added into the game, fix a lot of bugs, fix this tower issue of gaining rage. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. I feel like we're just getting a lot more bugs from what the original game was, but then we're getting actually implemented stuff in, unfortunately. John, have a good one, man. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Maybe see you in Bob's stream tomorrow. Stunna, if you Void ask you for a sandwich, say no. Okay. I will say no. Should I rush my level as a free player? So the only thing you should rush up to is level 31 to get your 5th ship. And after that I really wouldn't worry about your to rush anything else after that. But level 31 is a huge power. It's your biggest power gain that you're going to see in the game. But besides that, anything else after that is just stargazing and trinkets I would focus on. But level 31 is the big push. But you're going to need a lot of gold, so you can't really push it up really fast without doing a lot of auto trading on top of it and getting gold. But yes, level 31 is the only thing you really should push for. Anything after that, you shouldn't. Oh, yes. Look at numbers, Bob. Coming back. I forgot they implemented that. Your Bob is right, too. Also level 22 if you're new to the game. Can I show my stargazing? Sure can. How you doing, K2SK? My stargazing is up to... So, season 1's done. And I have season 2. It's looking like that. 14 out of 20 is almost done. And then that's what season 3 looks like. And this is what I'm looking at. I have 7,400,000. Oh, actually, I see 74 million. No, that's right. 7,429,154. Can't read. So, pretty good. Pretty good amount. Really good amount of buffs with that as well. I have stargazing envy. So yeah, for season 2 stuff, I'm just letting that run out normally. I'm not speeding this up at all anymore. So that's just been going all season, just taking its time. Season 3 is the only one I was been boosting, just to get at a decent spot in each one. Level 40 is the new level 31. That is true for the whales. But still, it's normal for everyone else. So 31 is still the big one for everyone, for like 90% of the player base. Oh, that's why I haven't seen anyone come by. They're all killing them above me. Everyone's just trying to steal all my people to kill. My own people. Stealing all the kills. Why is he going so slow? Did he like run out of resources? Maybe. That could be why. He probably ran out of resources for his sailors. So they're all just dying and he's just running. Oh, no, he's moving. Maybe it was just a game? I don't know. He's zooming now. Ooh. I went back to port 7. It wasn't me for once. I'm going to finish him. Sorry, Siri. There is a 4th tree in stargazing, but not a 4th timer. So for people who haven't finished season 1 stargazing, focus on that before season 4. I figured it was only going to go to 3 timers, so that's why I had my season 1 completed first. So that's good to know. And then season 2 will be done by end of season 4 for sure, by just letting it ride out. So I'll be perfect. It'll line up pretty dang good. I am from server 301, killing everything around you. Mang says, I'm guessing they're saying I'm on server 235. Batman says I'm server 301. Alright, Sin, enjoy your nap. Get some sleep. I know you never sleep, so when I go to bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're still up. So go get some sleep. Enjoy your nap. Why am I not attacking? Come on. Why did I miss a chest? Did I miss a thing here? Oh, I missed a thing here. Did anyone attack me yet in the straits? That's what I meant to click. No, it's just me attacking Red Arrow. Doing that does not register trophies for the. It does. It registers. So doing this will. You just have to get out of combat and then it'll register. Once you get out of combat, your report will come in and it'll register. Oh, you're on your server 106? You skipped us? That's messed up. You got lucky. You got lucky. Oh, man. I just can't stop yawning. Almost want to go back to bed. I mean, we're definitely could be one of these times be matched up. I mean, we're really close to each other. We got all the way down to server 99. My season 3 ends in 9 hours. So excited. Yeah. Ours has a couple more days. But then you're just stuck in season 1 purgatory until they want to start your events. Or sorry, your season 3 starts in 9 hours. That's awesome. Sorry, misread. So that's exciting. But season 3 is just it's very lackluster, especially if you already had the gem specializations and everything. Grand Line will be new, but really besides that, not a whole lot. You get your artillery ship. They just need to keep pumping content in these seasons and add more stuff to do out in the open seas, because what's the season? It's just a new map, really. Nothing new. It's the same old, same old. Why even have seasons if you're not going to change anything particular for each season? Alright, have a good one, Bob. See you tomorrow, buddy. Keep an eye on that server. It's still 239, by the way. Or 439. But yeah, there's no point of having seasons if you're not going to make something really special about each season. and add new things for people to do. If it's just going to be, take this port and that's about it, that's the only new thing you're adding. Maybe adding a difficulty of the new squad raid. If any, I mean, we technically could get you. So the only good squad raid is the last one on Hell. It actually adds a good amount of difficulty to it. So that's kind of interesting. But I think season 4 they add another one. So hopefully it keeps getting. I hope they keep making these more difficult to where you actually have to do mechanics. Because like I said, the last one of Hell, you actually have to do mechanics, which is really fun. It makes it really challenging. So if you guys notice that this tower is not taking damage anymore, it was almost dying. Now it's not taking any damage from attacking me. Interesting. But I just don't get, like, my always biggest complaint is, like, they have this huge map and there's nothing to do in the map. There's nothing to, like, you want to go explore. There's nothing. I mean, you have the explorations, but okay, who cares? That's been in every season. But like, you have all these random islands of nothing. If they would add stuff out in the open world that you have to build to like during the season, give us bosses to kill, like every week. Just give us something to do, especially when you after Port 7's over with. There's just really not much to do. I mean, you have these events now, like Sea of Conquest, every other week, and you have the server versus server, which is great. But again, it's all at the end of the week. There's nothing to do during the week, and there's nothing new besides, gang raids got added. The Undead Revenge has been there every season. I didn't even do it at all. They just die too quickly. So if you're not on the exact time, they're instantly dead in like a minute. So I miss that all the time. Kind of weird keeping track of new servers. We're also we might do something special, Bob and I, so more to come on that. I won't want to ruin anything, talk about it, but there could be something with Bob and I will be doing together. But mostly, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on new servers, how many new servers are getting added. That's kind of been a thing we've been tracking for months. Because when a lot of servers that were in season 3, there was a lot of them. Like during that time of like peak popularity of the game, there's just so many seasons that were getting created, or more servers getting created at that time than any other season so far. There's just so many around this time that got created, and just not so much new servers in season 1. So, but that's on the game developers. I mean, maybe when they start adding more exciting things and getting new players in, that'll be, much different scenario. Maybe they'll get a huge pop in popularity. I mean, the game is still kind of new. I think it's only like 7 months old now, maybe 6 to 7. So they just need to add more to get more people, how to put themselves away from other games, other strategy games. They need to do something different and come up with stuff that are different, but also make people more engaging. If your game's engaging, people are going to log in and want to play. You're going to get new people that want to play because it's a fun game. There's fun stuff to do, but they also need to keep it pretty friendly for most, 90% of the player base, and not just add all kinds of stuff in the shop to buy to keep their game fresh. So we'll keep pushing them. We're trying to get every bug fixed, and then keep having them add more content that makes you do stuff. Like I said, the personal island, I'm not really excited about, because I've never been a person about personal islands in games or your personal space. If I'm playing the game to go, interact with people out in the open world. If I want to go play a single player game, I'll go play a single player game. So I'm not too excited about the Sky update. Because in a normal gacha game, you need to make people stay online for 24/7. Yeah, I mean, people would too if you give them stuff to do, or you give them, like I always since season 1, I've always said, you have this huge map, each zone, or pretty close, so maybe not the very first starting zones, but the first zone you go through the port wise, there should be like a world boss that you should be fighting over. Like there should be a like you have what port 5 I think it is, right? Port 5. You have a port 5 here, which is all great. Now you should also add like a world boss in one part of this map in each zone. So then you have to build towers out to it to go kill it, and it'll give you like some kind of buff every week. But it's something you could set up for make you do it every week. They need to implement stuff like that. They keep you logged in and want to play. Yeah, the island's just busy work. They make you log in every day to do something. I'm on your island. I haven't got to see it personally. I really don't know what entitled or what you're going to be doing, or what it's going to have you do every day, or do you have to visit certain amount of islands a day? Do you have to go visit your gang mates' islands? Like visit 10 gang people's islands. I have no clue. I haven't got to see it. I just got the same thing you guys did in the Discord, and it's only out in a couple servers right now, which just makes it so hard to try to figure stuff out. Like when every server is completely different, they have different stuff in it, so it's like you try to give advice to people, but it's like, well, I don't really know what your server has because every server is different, and each season's been different for everybody. The game is really just surviving because the PvP mechanics, like us, love PvP. So yeah, I mean, they need to fix the tower thing that I was just abusing. I'm gonna abuse it because everyone abuses it against us, so it's just payback at this point. Lemon and Walmart security just do it all day long. Which, where is Lemon hiding? Why is he not on the... Did he like go to season 1? I don't see him anymore. I don't know where he went. But that's something they need to fix. They just, like I said, they just need to implement. Like, also another thing I pushed for season 1, since season 1, was I thought it was really dumb that you can't lock these pass points. Like, why even have these? Like, why are they even in the game besides locking you out of the next zone? Like, you should be able to garrison into them. You should, like, you can actually garrison in on the black sails, so it's definitely possible. So you can actually garrison into the port 7 during the black sails event. So you should be able to definitely garrison inside of these and keep people out. You should be able to lock these passes, so like it'll add a lot more strategy. So if there's only like one pass to go through or a couple to go through, you kind of try to hold them off to keep people out of the next zone. I think that would be really interesting and add a lot more different PvP mechanics with just a simple change. That one little simple change can just completely change how people play the game. If you can lock passes out and garrison into them. The Is says, I'm not far behind you season wise. I think we're 9 days away from rewards. Yeah, I mean, people, they kind of space it out so they can get a bigger pool of people matching against each other. But like I said, we've already gotten our servers that we're matching against. I'll post it in chat right now. Oh wait, no, that's not the right one. That was the server merges. So yeah, next season we're going to begin server 99, 103, 105, 107, 111, and we're server 118. So that'll be our next season. Who we're matched up against. But server 99, I mean, that's quite a few servers ahead of us. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know what they look like. I don't think we've even gotten anyone on that server yet. Let me look. From our diplomacy people have been making characters on all these servers to talk to people and see what their seasons look like, and I don't know if they've gotten to server 99 yet. Let me look. That's It's 117. They talk too much. 103. Oh, they did. So the biggest gang on there is the Leviathan, and they're at 5.6 billion power, so a lot less than us actually. I think the highest gang that we're going to be fighting is War Again, which they're right below us in power. They sit at 7.3, which we're fighting them again. They'll be in our next season as well. And then the other game that I said from server 99 is only at 5.6 billion power. The biggest gang from server 103 is at 6 billion power. And then the biggest gang from 107 is at 5.7 billion power. The Pirate Party is what we have so far. Oh, and the biggest server gang from 105 is the Buccaneers, and they're at 6.3 billion power. The only problem at the gate locks would be matchmaking. If there's one gang that you can't beat, the center would be locked out from everyone else. So, I mean, yes and no. I mean, that's where you would have to get allies. So, like what we did in the this season. So, if you do have allies, if you get locked out of here, you could have allies come through the top or the bottom to help you clear them out, because they won't be able to hold. I mean, in reality, you can't, like, if saying you're trying to go to the next pass. So, say you got locked in the first zone. So actually, the first zone you'll get through. Usually, I mean, because there's like one. Let me go back. So there's one pass, two passes, 3, 4. So you have 4 passes to get through. So in reality, they can't hold down all 4 passes. You can only hold 2. So they can't hold the passes the whole time. Because overall, you can only how many passes? I think at the end of the season you can have all together. So you can only hold 9. So you can't hold all of them, and you can't. So if you have allies, they can come and help you and take them. You know, they can be pushing from one side while you're keep adding pressure to their pass, so they can kind of get cornered. So it adds just more strategy to the game. So yeah, I mean, matchmaking would have to be a little bit better. I mean, there's no argument there, but there's ways to get around it. And again, you can't hold. You only get 9 passes at the end of the season, pretty much. I think in the beginning you only get 2 passes you can hold. So they would only be able to hold their own, pretty much first 2. They would have to give one of these up to get to the next pass to open up to the next zone. So you wouldn't be able to hold them all. But yeah, matchmaking, they would have to get better matchmaking where they put each gang. So they would have to try to keep like the 2 big ones against each other on one side of the map so they can fight it out. And then like the other smaller servers against each other on the other side. But again, it would add a lot more strategy and a lot more make diplomacy worthwhile until the end of the early on, instead of just wait till port 7. We have servers 19 and 20 ahead of us going into season. Wait, what? Big advantage for the lower parts of the gang where less time has hurt them more. I think he meant like 19 or 20 plus number of servers. So okay, big advantage for the mid to lower parts of the gang where the time hurts less more. We allied with the 2 top gangs on season 3. We are top 1 gang, and people are saying their season 3 is over. Like 4 servers versus 2. No way. People just give up like that. They do. Yeah, it's all about people. Like, so, I mean, to win ports, you need people to show up. It's all about numbers. Even with the Black Sails, it's all about numbers. As you can check out the videos I've did on Black Sails. I mean, technically a gang that beat us in season 2 with their numbers, we showed up with more numbers on our Black Sails event and we smoked them. So yeah, most of this game is about activity, daily activity, having people show up for events, having them show up for port fights, just being active in the world during the day. Just don't give people free passes. So that's what it's really about. But again, that's like I said, we're locking passes out, adding different mechanics, like adding, we could add, which would be cool. Just something, if you want to keep people in game and, doing vibing and everything, you could add like, you have these towers. I think you should be able to upgrade these sentries as well. You could use, more options to use for gold, your gang gold, to upgrade sentries will do a lot more damage. And I also think you should give opportunities to build different stuff out in the sea. So like if you want to barricade around, like add like I'm trying to think of what they would be called out in the ocean, but like instead of like barbed wire, I'm just trying to think of a name that would be out in the ocean where you could put stuff out in the seas area, like where if you go by them, they'll slow you completely down. To kind of like what the artifact does, the hook artifact. If you upgrade it, where it completely slows them down, I feel like you should be able to add stuff around your port to slow people. So like when the people are trying to attack it and they try to come back, you can slow them up. I think they should just add more stuff in the open world to, add more strategy to how you're going to attack people. Like a sandbar or something. Yeah, build a sandbar and like you'll take like a part of this map right here and it'll be sandy. That would be cool, and then we could slow people up that are auto trading, so to kind of keep people away from your port. Another thing I think they should implement is when you own the port. So say you own this port right here. Say like we own this port, and then someone's gonna attack you in like they have like a circle around the port like they do for vibing. And if you're in that zone while attacking, you should get a cooldown timer where you can't enter the enemy's port. That add more strategy as well. So just certain stuff that could implement in the game that's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be too detrimental or to the game mechanics, but also add a lot more. And it would also be pretty easy, I think, to program and do. That wouldn't take much time to add those little simple things in the game. They have lots of stuff they can add in that could change the game completely, which would be pretty simple, I think. I mean, how hard would it be to program something to get this tower to be upgraded to like a level 4? I mean, you already have level 8 towers, level 7. What would change if you just upgrade this tower to give it more attack power, to do more damage to people? Like that could even solve the issue where people, what I was just doing, sitting under the tower. If this tower is going to be tons of damage because you have it upgraded, like you could only sit under it for maybe a minute, it would stop people from sitting under towers gaining rage. Easy fix. You could still have the tower give rage. You don't have to change anything mechanically wise, but just having that sentry upgraded, it could sink a ship if they sit there. Simple fix. Simple fix. Maybe I actually coming up with that. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it. I'm gonna push that to the devs tonight when they get online. Able to upgrade towers. And then it gives you reasons to use gold. Okay, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna send that over today. I think that's a good idea. I'll make a whole list. I'm gonna send over today to the devs, and I'll let you guys know and what they respond or how they respond. But like, okay, like I said, what I was talking about. So like, see how this tower is hitting me now? Now it's only doing 8,000 damage a hit. So say you have this upgraded, and let's say it's like you can get up to doing, let's say 50,000 damage a hit. That would dramatically increase the time that decrease the time you could sit on this tower. Because like I said, it's only doing 8,000 damage, which you could just sit here a long time. I think that would easily fix the problem. just allowing you to upgrade the tower so you do more damage. Yep, Mang, you're 100% right. If they don't fix it by next season, Lemon will be just as annoying as he is now. And if you guys don't know, you want to see, this is Lemon. We'll go to trophies. Just this week, he's had 33 million trophies, but totally he has 594 million trophies. And this is all he does all day. He just sits under towers and attacks everybody every day, all day, and then hides in port when he's not online. He just buys the 24-hour port thing so he can't be attacked back, and that's what he does. Well, every season, I mean, yeah, they definitely should get stronger because your ship's going to get stronger. It just give you ways to upgrade it, and you can maybe add, just not like a normal attack, like maybe you could do, like I said, where it could you could make this a slow tower, so you could have a slow tower here, where if attacked, it'll slow you, and then to way down, and you could have another one. It'll give you options where you could have stronger attack power. Give you options of how you want to run those towers. Adds more strategy to the game for a strategy game. Just simple things. I mean, we've just come up with quite a few things in like a matter of 5 minutes that could completely change the game without doing a whole lot. Literally using assets already in the game and just making improvements on them. Not changing a whole lot. Don't have to add anything new. It's just improving what you already have in the game. Because you can abuse this in the Black Sails event too, which I in my Black Sails first video I did on Black Sails during the event, it's something I brought up in the video. Sonna should work on Fun Plus. Like I said, I do at least have a little bit more options than people. I mean, I definitely have, being a content creator, I do have like a little bit more access to stuff, but not a whole lot. But I can at least try to get some answers and give advice to them quicker than just submitting a ticket. But I mean, I've given them videos on this, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, and I just explained it exactly what it does, how to do it, and they acknowledged it, and they said that it was going to be fixed during this patch, but again, as you can see, it's not fixed. So maybe I can go another way about it with this new idea of just increasing the damage, allowing you to upgrade the sentry towers, and maybe they'll implement it that way. Like you could even, let me text it. Oh, that's just Siri. You could even, if you wanted to make it more difficult for players to do this, under savviness, you could have another tree here. Like you could, like I said, you could choose through the development tree. Okay, we want to have it would be under war, I guess. You would have another branch saying, okay, we want to be able to upgrade towers that do more damage here, and you could, have that upgraded here, and then like another tree down here where you could have, which maybe I'll do it this way and I'll show it off to them, where you could have where you could slow people, your towers could slow, you could unlock that option if they wanted to do it that way, or if that's the way they had to do it. But we'll see. I'll add it. I'll give them those. I'll kind of do a write up and give them these ideas, and see if maybe they can run with that instead. Yeah. The savvy is insane. They don't have much there. It's like, okay, we've been doing the same thing for 2 seasons now of just getting boxes. Siri and I just creating our storms. And she's got bubbles somehow, so I don't know how that works. Unless it's the trail. Does the trail give the bubbles? I thought it was just the Swiss cheese ship that has the little bubble gun in the front. Unless it's just a glitch where she's got both. Wouldn't surprise me. But we'll make storms. But there's just so much more they could even do just with the savviness system. Like, there's so much more they could add. I mean, look at all the other games out there, like Rock, Call of Dragons. I'm sure there's like 8 gazillion more that I can come up with that probably have their trees for gangs and alliances. I'm sure these trees get huge. And they try to change every season or refresh every season. I mean, they have to come up with something because I know which I know it's going to be a huge pay to win game, like even worse than this game. Not Rise of Kingdoms. Age of Empires is coming out, I think, next month. I think it's next month, or is it August? I think it's August. I think August it comes out. The world release comes out, which it has that big name that everyone knows from growing up as a kid of Age of Empires. But I know it's super pay to win. Like, you can literally buy everything in the game. It's pretty. It's a very graphics nice game, but it is it's a pay to win to the extreme, from what I've been told. I'll probably check it out though, just not spend any money in it, but I'll definitely check it out. I have a few friends that might go into it that are pretty big whales, so I might play a little bit with them. But I just know the cash shop is pretty nuts. Like, you can literally buy, like, you have your heroes like normal gacha, and then you'll have like the armor, like, you know, our ship parts here you can buy. There's like chests or something, like, I think you can buy to get better armor for your heroes. And then you get I think later in the I think it might be on during the world release, they're gonna have horses for your heroes you can get, which you can buy those. And I think you can buy armor for your horses as well to the cash shop. It's pretty crazy, and that's just on your heroes alone. That's not even counting the amount of speed ups and everything for your kingdom and whatever else they add. But if you check it out on YouTube, there's some pretty good. It looks very pretty. I'll say that. It's a very pretty game, graphics wise. But yeah, it's gonna be very pay to win. But I'll definitely check it out. But it's like, you know, your normal Rise of Kingdoms, castle, build up your castle, teleport around. You know, you'll have your like pass fights that you have to take down the pass, which I know I saw one that you can at least garrison into them as well. And then I thought there was something different that was kind of neat. There's like might as well say like an alliance city that you can build up, but then when you're attacking, you kind of go through the city and attack the city, which was really cool. I've never seen that in a game. So like a lot of games have like alliance territories that you can build up, or you're safe inside them. It kind of has that same concept, but it's like you can work your way through the city as an enemy and attack certain buildings on it and everything. So I thought that was kind of neat and cool. But yeah, I know it's very big pay to win. But I just like to see, you know, new things done in those kind of games that make them different, which it sounds like they have a few different things. And I saw like in one video, like when you're attacking the cities or something like that, you can build Trojan horses as well and hide troops inside Trojan horses. You can hide your armies inside them and then attack, like somehow to get into the city somehow and use a Trojan horse. I saw that. That was kind of neat mechanic. So kind of curious what else they add. But that was new as well, which I thought was pretty cool. But just seeing new things in games is great. So again, Fun Plus just needs to step up their game now. There's gonna be a lot more, and I know Rise of Kingdoms is coming out with their huge patch. So like they're upgrading all the graphics in the game. They're coming out with their new kingdom, which I know usually during their new kingdoms they get a big influx of new people. I think their one when they added Vikings in was like an insane amount of people they got back into the game playing. I think that was like a year or two ago. So they're going to have some competition. So they need to come up with something to want to get players to play the game. The one thing that caught me to this game personally was that you didn't have a stationary city. Like your city wasn't in the same spot the whole time. That now you pretty much sail across the ocean with your city, and you can move it at all times. And that's the thing that made me love this game. And it was like kind of like the Fallout Shelter stuff right here. Even just popping in my head right now talking about Fallout Shelter, you could even have certain things, events that happen inside your ship, like Fallout Shelter, where you could have leaks after a fight that you have to fill in. To once you fill them up, you could get rewards, or or something could happen to your ship if you don't fill all the holes, or you could have a disease going across your ships that you have to cure, and stuff like that. Just add little things inside your ship, kind of like Fallout Shelter would. I mean, you literally stole this from Fallout Shelter idea, so you might as well put a little bit more use to this. I think it would be kind of cool. Just more stuff. Duffy says, for me, it was also the units you don't need to speed up the units to take and defend. You never need to pay and wait. Yeah, so that was another thing. That's another huge thing. And I always said that was the biggest free-to-play thing that they added into the game, is that where when you lose your 5,000 sailors per ship a day, you gain them back. You didn't lose anything. So if you get sunk, it's not a big deal. You didn't lose. I mean, you can lose some cargo, but that's what you spent like 50,000 gold on that. Okay, no big deal. And you get your sailors back every day, which I thought was a really good implementation, which is awesome. So you didn't build your troops up for 2 months and then lose it in like 2 hours. So yes, I agree. That is an awesome thing. I agree with you 100%. That's a very good implementation about the game. Pretty much done all my daily stuff. I did Rogue's Rumble, that's done. Straight clashes. There's no more squad raids really for us to do. Trials are all done. Just waiting for my season to end. We don't have Grand Line anymore. We've gotten our season's payouts already. We already got our rewards. Some people have been transferring to our server, so you can still do transfers at the moment. But right now we're just in that purgatory of nothingness. Is it worth to upgrade the VIP to level? Like rewards wise, or like money wise? Money wise, no. If it was much cheaper and for the awards you get, yes. So we figured out, if you don't know this, so let me just tap general here real quick. Sorry. So if you guys don't know, so when you let me show a report. So the sailors that everybody has, like let me get a solo report. So each person, like I have 5,140 sailors. They have 3,900. So every 5 sailors is 40,000 HP. So what KS2K is talking about, if you get to VIP 16, you get 50% more capacity there. But he's talking about levels. I thought you got more. Yeah, you do. So yeah, it did. Sorry, I went too fast. you'll keep increasing your capacity of sailors. Even enhancing will increase your if you every time you enhance your ship, you get more sailors. So you're adding more HP to that ship, so you can survive longer. So technically, is it worth it? Yes, but for the money, absolutely not. I mean, I'm only at VIP 13, and I already know where I'm at in the game. To get to level 16, whew, that's a lot. And I have no like. There's nothing that's pushing me to make that right now. I don't think personally, like overall worth it. No, but hey, it's your own money. Spend it how you want to spend it. I don't tell anyone how to spend their money. You can spend it any way you want. What am I to say how you spend your money? I'm hoping I can get to 31 before the season ends. It'll be close, but definitely be 31 before season 4 starts. So yeah, it really comes down to how active you are. I mean, we have some people that are free to play that have gotten to 31, but we also got free to play people that are still really low because they just haven't done auto trading and haven't done all their exploration, haven't done their guild stuff. So it just comes down to how active you are. But yes, if you should be able to get to 31, which will be a huge power bump. Yeah, 5 mil gems. Yeah, no thank you. And that's just straight up buying gems to get there, pretty much. Unless you just spend every day, like you have to literally clear out the shop like every day. Like clear this out every day, clear out the weeklies, buy every event, monthly specials, to go like to get that fast, to get up there that fast. That's crazy. And how much advantage does it give you? I mean, it'll help. Could you definitely beat a VIP 16 person if you're only VIP like 9? Oh, for sure. If they set up their ships terrible, is it going to be easy? No, definitely not. But it could be definitely possible, especially doing what I'm doing right now. You could definitely do it. But money wise, no, I don't think so. Until they add a lot more into the game, I wouldn't recommend anyone going crazy like that. They need to fix a lot of stuff in the game first before putting that kind of money in the game. They need to make it worthwhile to be up there. Whoa, where's my ship going? Going crazy. Come on. What? Why did my ship like not attack him? What is going on? Go repair real quick. Where's the closest one over here? Where am I at now with my gang stuff? I'm trying to help us push these. I got the most influence from trophies. Speed donation, I'm at 52. Haven't had much stamina when this came in to catch up on those. And we haven't done any port stuff. I wonder how much port damage influence you can get. We should probably give up a port and attack one. We're all just guinea pigs. Pretty much. Something along that lines. Not as much as like the first servers. The first servers, man, they just get beat up. Like servers, I think 1 through pretty much all the seasons, all the servers that are in season 5 are definitely the guinea pigs. Definitely are guinea pigs. Yeah, I can't believe they added a trail to. I wonder what it actually. I mean, I'm just kind of curious what it looks like. Oh wait, it's right there. She has it. Does she? Or is that just a glitch? She had like flames coming out of her. I think it was a visual glitch because she still Siri still has like all her like donuts or she, and then she has the little bubbles that still come out of her front ship. But I swear I saw flames coming out of her ship, but maybe I was wrong. Just a visual issue. But yeah, I don't know what the Trail of Flames looks like that they implemented also in the Nemesis. But now it's just been figuring out what we want to do because I mean, when season 4 we're gonna definitely rush to get to level 40 to get our next ship, and then it's gonna be a lot of testing on how this is all gonna work with our 6th ship of how, and we'll get the new ship for the strategy hero when season 4 starts, so we can definitely get that, and then however season 4, you know, how our 6th ship's gonna work. Probably gonna change my Stormbringer around. Probably won't change my Warhammer. Artillery could change a little bit. Like we mentioned, it just matters how our heroes fall. So that'll be fun. That'll be something new. But right now it's just we're in that limbo time of nothingness new. I mean, we'll have our Sea of Conquest fight. We'll find out who we fight in 7 hours. We lost our last one, and that was mostly just due to attendance. They had 30, we had like 20, and there were some really big whales. We had a guy that was like over 80 something million power from Pog, and we got lucky that we don't have to fight them next season. They're pretty strong. They have quite a few whales. We got them. Here comes Mr. War. Attacked them way too late. God Reaper as bait. 150k revenge. Hooked. Everyone's been. This guy like came out of nowhere. It's just been attacking people in our season 1. It's pretty funny. It's got a pretty funny avatar picture. KS2K, do you have any info about the ship enhancements? What about them? Just the I know the regular stuff. I don't know if they're going to be changing them anytime soon or how it works, but you just have it's still the same where you go in. If you have another legendary ship, you click enhance. You get to choose a skill that you can transfer if you want, and then it brings up your capacity every time. So every time you level up your ship on enhancement, you're going to add 5 capacity, which adds 40,000 health to it as well. Oh, if they're changing anything, I don't know. For Wise, if that's what you're asking. But that's the only thing I know about enhancement. I'm still trying to figure out what to use for my 5th ship. Pretty sure I'll start with Molly and Wanda and try to figure out that. So yeah, I mean, if you don't have the heroes, I mean, your 5th ship would be, you know, I would probably recommend, if you're not a big spender, don't really worry about strategy if you can. And then have like your artillery ship, which is you're gonna benefit pretty easily from. You know, if you have a Warhammer, definitely try to set up a Warhammer for your PvP damage because it's definitely doing lots of damage. And then for this ship, I mean, you could rock all kinds of setups for Stormbringer, And then for your fifth ship, I would probably, if you don't, like I said, you're not a big spender, I'd make some kind of support ship with like Django, Wanda, Cordelia. Could be really good. Have it as a support ship to heal your other ships. Could be a possibility. Probably if that was in that boat, that's probably what I would do. So I have some kind of support ship. I mean, really, that's what I'm doing. My Stormbringer is my support ship. I mean, it'll still do some damage, but it's mostly my support ship. And I usually rocked it as a support ship as well for most of the season. Complete, like I didn't have Adeline pretty much for most of the season, so I had it pretty much as a support ship. I've only recently just put Adeline in when I finally got her leveled up, because I didn't get her at all during season 2. And then I also had Tanaka. I didn't have Tanaka as a trinket, so he was rocking a palace. So it was really just tons of heals from Cordelia as support, Wanda pumping the rage, and Tanaka just keeping the dot damage up for Varger's Fury. Yeah, that's a possibility. Definitely could use Crimson Sentinel there. I mean, a lot of people will still be using Crimson Sentinel probably maybe next season, or Fearless Princess, and then Crimson Sentinel is probably going to get used a lot for next season for your 6th ship. I'm debating to use Providence. I'm thinking Providence ship, personally. And making it like a support ship. I'm thinking like maybe like Cordelia, Django, maybe Wanda or another healer. Maybe Cordelia, Lulu, Django on my Providence ship in the 6th season for an additional support ship. Or you could rock, like you said, Crimson Sentinel as another damage ship, where you could have a taking on water ship with Barnacle, what's her name, Elaine or Adeline, and then Adeline. Could be a possibility, but definitely with the 6th ship, it's definitely going to open things up to what people have to have the ability to, you know, change your ships all around, which is good. Definitely changes some builds up. I mean, most people are still going to copy everybody, but at least it gives us people that like to test everything some new options to test. Ooh, both coming up at the same time. Crimson seen with Molly, Cordelia, and Django, and put Wanda on Stormbringer. So Crimson, you're thinking about putting Molly, Cordelia, and Django, and then put Wanda on Stormbringer. Yeah, so like I said, I already have Wanda on my artillery, but if I do get Chizuru, I'll probably go Ophelia, Chizuru, Sharky, which will bump Wanda down, which I could go back to my support ship, which I had Cordelia, Tanaka, and Wanda. And then for my 6th ship, I could have like a Adeline, Barnacle, like taking on water, or I could have another complete that support ship on my storm. I could change my Stormbringer to burning damage, and then my 6th ship as a full support. So gives me a couple options to test, see what works better. And also, if you didn't want to use, I know it's like season 5, you could put, maybe if you don't get like Obi, you could put like Molly on your flagship if you're gonna go for the new strategy hero in season 5. Could be an option where you could put Molly right here where Delilah is to keep that, you know, because she's gonna do her debuffs, the heals, and everything. So that could be a possibility to put here if you don't get Obi. You can put Molly here, and then with the new strategy hero would go here in season 5. And then you could run a possible season 5 2 cutthroat ships somehow, because season 5 it's a support ship, but you're gonna have enough heroes to rock, be able to rock like 2 cutthroats. You could rock almost. Season 4, you could technically have like 2 artillery ships as well, because if you kept like say like this, if you kept my build right here with Ophelia, Sharky, and Wanda, your next ship you could have like Oscar. You could have yeah, it's like Oscar, right? Oscar as your gunner. You could have Chizuru as your first mate, and then just throw. I'm trying to think of what you could use as a captain, even if not. But you could. I'm sure you could come up with something. I mean, you could even put a Cursed Ed on there, really. Or I'd probably put Django. I could use Django as a captain. I mean, you're not going to get the bonus, but you could have Django, Chizuru, Oscar, and have another artillery ship, technically. There's a couple of options you could do. See what works out best. Yep, and then if LZ, if you want to, if you go, I think 2 videos ago I made, I went through and I broke down builds you could do that are extremely free to play for people. Where I only used heroes you could get from the Saga and heroes you could get from the purple con shells. I didn't use any ones that you could get from the gold shells. So that might give you some more ideas too if you're looking to do it. There should be, I think it's like 2 videos ago on my channel. But that was extremely free to play ways. Where are they? Am I missing them? Here comes General. Oh, you did watch it? Great. And I will think about different stuff. Yeah. I mean, next season I'll get Obi, and then if Obi's gonna replace Delilah on my flagship, and then I'm thinking maybe even using Delilah on like a support ship because of her skill. That's the reason why I use her on my flagship. It's gonna pop. She'll pop the shields really quickly. Now you could have her on like a support ship, which you'll get heals out quicker for the first 12 seconds as well. So I might be playing around with that as well. Something different that probably a lot other people are not thinking about, where you could have her on your support ship with like Cordelia and Lulu, and she's going to help them get their heals out really quickly before, like, you know, you could lose one of them for like major damage from other ships. So that could be a play as well. I mean, you can still find a place, like I said, again, for support ship with Cursed Ed as well on another ship if you go to Obi. So it'll definitely open some things up. That's what I was thinking, to grow Providence. Yeah, she's, I think what you need to get her to 4 stars to at least get the best benefit out of her. Hold on, let me look. I forget. I can't remember all the skills. Where's she hiding? Oh, she's probably down further because she's not a full. Wow, where is she? There she is. Yeah, it's her last skill. So I'm guessing you probably need her to 4 stars to get this, maybe. But this is what makes her good. You know, the first 12 seconds of battle, she increases your rage restoration. So it allows you to get your shields out quickly if you have her on your flagship, where you could have her on a support ship with, like, say, like Lulu, Cordelia, and she's going to get their heals out much quicker in the beginning of the battle. So at least 3 or 4. So if you can get there, that's great. It might give you some different options. But a lot of more things to test next season. But I'm about to head out. If anyone has some last questions they'd like to answer, definitely ask them now. I'll try to answer them right before I leave, but try to end around 12 to 1 o'clock my time for stream. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'm gonna have to work on some more videos. I have a video I have to get out tomorrow about the Gleamstones, which I just have to make some final touches. But if you have any more questions, definitely ask them now, and I'll try to answer them. Or if you can leave them in the comments, and I'll later on after the stream, and I'll try to answer them if you come up with something. But like I said, we came up with some stuff that I'm gonna send over to the devs that we, some recommendations people like to see, added in that we talked about earlier. Definitely, if you didn't catch the whole stream, definitely you could rewatch and come hear those answers that we came up with. But like I said, I have a few written down that I'm send over to the devs. And the big one I want to push is the whole tower thing right here. That would be an easy fix. And sandbars. Yep. Sandbars. Upgrading towers to do more damage to stop people from camping under them. More ways to transfer or get transfer tokens. More events where you don't have to always be on at a certain time, that you can just grind. That's one was from Bob. So, a lot of things. Poor baby ghost. He's out of sailors. Baby ghost. Do. But thanks for everyone hanging out. It doesn't look like any more questions are coming in. Like I said, we try to stream on Thursdays at the same time, so if you can catch them, that's awesome. If I do have time other times during the week, I try to, I might have like a random stream or there's like a special event, I'll stream then. But definitely, like I said, I'll have some more videos coming out, so definitely check them out. And y'all have a good rest of the Thursday. And I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Adios. Have a good one, everybody.